Hello. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. How's everyone? In this 2026 today. Okay, I was wondering, Agnolia, because I remembered I got 2 orders to your address, but they were different names, so I didn't know if one of them was like for birthday or something. Yeah, you got the actual version of the moon pool print. First stream of 2026. Exactly. Alright. What do I want to do today in this picture? So we got most of the foreground sketched or like lined, except for the herb garden, which I don't know if I want to tackle today. I think I'm going to just start working on the midground lines. My aunt and mom were the ones who ordered? Okay. Yeah, so when I got the first orders, when I texted you, and then I was like, okay, I'll send extra stuff. And then I got the other order, and I was like, well, you're gonna have like duplicates of a couple, but all's well that ends well. The other ones I had to ship flat because there were so many prints. Kind of scuffed. How's everyone doing? Hello, Silver. Hello, Nightmare. I don't think I said hello to people. Yeah, you can give the other one to a friend. For sure. I think I'm gonna do 10. Yeah, let's do 10. So the midground is the rest of this quarry all the way down to, I think the rock piles in the midground, and then... Okay, let's get rid of the background cats. So anything that these cats are touching needs to be midground. Sorry, I probably put too much tape on it. But I'm always paranoid now about, like, porch pirates. So I kind of, like, extra tape my packages. Because I don't want porch pirates to be able to just, like, rip it open really quick. Is that Berry Nose and Fox Leap? Yeah, that's Fox Leap, that's Berry Nose, this is Mouse Whisker and Hazeltail, and this is Ice Cloud. Kind of low energy today. I feel a little stuffy. I think it's just the weather though. But just don't know how long stream will be. I will go probably until I feel like it. Like always. Hey, Amber. I think I used, like, Christmas ribbon to tie your package. I don't know. Well, you got them flat, so you don't have to, like, put them under giant dictionaries to flatten them out, so... when he's a pain in the tail. Yeah. We've decided that he's boasting about... actually, I think I'm gonna extend this a little bit so that berry nose is kind of on the flat rock. He's not, like, sitting... Actually, just go back. We decided that he's bragging about taking on a ThunderClan patrol single pod, but Mouse Whisker and Hazeltail were on the same patrol, and they actually patrolled the Wind Clan border, and he's talking nonsense again, but it's just par for the course for the siblings, so they're just letting him chatter. Woke up early with cramps. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. That's not a good way to start the new year. Snow? Yeah, it snowed last night here. It's pajamas and flop on the couch day, yeah. I didn't stay up too late last night. I don't know. Just feel stuffy. I've had 2 cups of coffee already. I'm just drinking water. You live in a desert. Very nice. Brandon and I accidentally stayed up way late doing Warriors quizzes. I have been there multiple times. I understand. I've been there. My apartment house is next to a forest. Nice. Yeah, it snowed here last night. Not that much. Only like a couple, maybe like an inch at most. I don't even think it was an inch. I woke up at the same time I always do, 8 o'clock. Okay, mossy, cobblestone. Oh, I see what's happening. The moss is actually the other side. That's not part of the moss. Okay, okay, I get it. I see. Naruto. I stayed up until 12:48. I think I stayed up till 12:05. And then I went to bed. Watched the ball drop. Went, yippee, that was great. Let's do it again next year. And then I went to bed. I was up till 2. Oh my gosh. The last time I was up till 2... I can't remember the last time. Not a huge night owl. I know you are, Amber, though. I feel like I stay up till 1 sometimes, but it's usually like I'm in bed already and I'm playing a video game on my Switch. And I accidentally played it until like 1 a.m. But I take medicine that makes me, like, sleepy, so I feel like I'm on a pretty regimented sleep schedule. If you're not at a party, I have never been to a party for New Year's. I just stay up with my fam, We played cards, watched a movie, watched the ball drop, and then all went to bed. Not a huge party person. Hey, Phoenix. They're burning fireworks here for next New Year. Huh. Apple can't hear very well, but I don't think she's ever been too terribly bad about fireworks. There's not that many fireworks that go off around here for New Year's. I feel like there was maybe a couple, but Apple's kind of deaf now, so she doesn't really care. We did go over to our neighbors and play some cards, though. So I guess I did go somewhere. But we didn't stay there till midnight. Just watched the football game. And then hung out for a little bit. Okay, let's get this going. Where is she? Okay, I see. What's the ball drop? It's the New York City New Year's ball. The ball drop is like what happens in New York City at midnight. There's a ball that's in Times Square that's like slowly going down, and when it reaches midnight it hits, and then there's confetti everywhere and blah 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 blah. It's like the East Coast New Year's party, basically. Just look up like New York City ball drop. I feel like in America, the only New Year's party that matters, well, maybe I'm biased because I'm from the East Coast, but I'm pretty sure that the only one people usually watch is like the New York City one. In this time zone, at least. I think there's one in like Chicago, but it's like whatever, man. Yeah, there's a performers. It does sound like a surprisingly entertaining thing. It's not that entertaining, but I don't know. It's just like the New Year's thing. You watch the ball drop. They have performers, they have stuff happen. I think every time zone has about the same thing. Because I think one of the main ones in like Mountain Time, I think, is in Las Vegas. I don't know. And I think Chicago's like the Central Time area that usually has it. I don't know. I'm assuming that LA probably has like something similar. The only way I celebrated New Year's was to play my Animal Crossing. I didn't play Animal Crossing last night. I'm gonna have to rewind and pretend I'm playing on New Year's to get like the goodies after stream. I'm gonna have to like go back in time. Oops. What did I do? Oh no. Everything's moving. There we go. Aw, thanks, Awesome. Happy New Year to you too. Time to draw a bunch of rocks. And why is my Photoshop like this now? Can I see this? What's happening? Okay. Let's get Millie and Gray Stripe up there again. So I don't want to... I'm going to have to be careful with the liner on this rock pile. Mainly because I don't want it to... It needs to look busy, like it's clearly a pile of rocks, but it can't look too busy that like Millie and Gray Stripe get lost in it, or that it's just like going to overpower all the other line art in the area. So I need to be careful with it. For sure. So let's see if we can do this. It's going to take a very delicate hand. I think I'm just going to combine some of the rocks into like a single, like how I did it. Well, honestly, I did a pretty good job on the sketch of like balancing kind of the details. So I think I'll just sort of work off of it. Because I want it, let's see if I can make it look three-dimensional but still give it kind of a 2D. I don't know how to explain what I have like this vision in my head of what I think I want it to look like. More detailed, thicker outline of the whole rubble pile and sparser details inside. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or like kind of limit the amount of interior lines. I definitely want the rocks that Millie and Gray Stripe are like walking on top of to be like clearly visible, but I don't. I might go quiet. Okay, and then he's standing on one here. This is the eternal trouble of anyone who wants to draw the bone hill. Yeah. I've only portrayed the bone hill once, and it was lineless. It was for the StarClan's chosen colors, like beat moments. The bone hill is so over the top. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So unrealistic. No fun allowed, Jessica's in the building. I think I also should look at Like, you see how I already have a couple of, like, core silhouettes sketched out with the shading? I think I should also take heed of that as well. One of those over-the-top sticky choices that I love. I'll be interested to see... Well, I guess I can't discuss that. Yeah, the Bonehill's pretty over the top. And it is very hard to draw. I mean... I think I did try to portray it once, and I did kind of do the thing where... Well, what does it look like in the ThunderClan shows? And do I have that on this computer? Hold on, let me double check. You guys have me going down the rabbit hole again. Do I have it on here? The Bonehill. Did I ever post that anywhere? I don't think I posted it. And I don't know if it's on this computer. Comp whips? Maybe? No. I definitely drew it, but I don't remember where I put it. Actually, it might be in my Google Drive. Where's the ThunderClan shows in Discord? Oh, yeah. It's the freaking little pistol Discord. Ay. Okay. Archives. Concept art folder. Awesome. Oh, I'm so good. Okay. It's the moon pool, crooked and ragged, 4 new licorice parts. There it is. How did I do it in this? Yeah, I did that thing where it's like the silhouettes, but like I tried to enunciate a couple of aspects of it just to get like the point across. I mostly just used it as a compositional tool to bring you from this part up to this part. Like you see how that kind of... Well, first of all, Stonefur probably should have been value. I don't think I value checked some of these, which is a shame, but you live and you learn. And then you pull up towards Dark Stripe, and then you kind of get this whiteness right here, and it kind of brings you all the way up into the main section. What's my favorite picture I made for that particular map call? I think I was pretty satisfied with... I did like that Bonehill picture. I do remember being like, yeah, that one looked pretty good. I think one of my favorite ones is actually in the Crooked and Ragged section. I did really like, I like the concept art I did for most of the Crooked and Ragged star parts. So like this one, really liked that color concept. I think this was one of the first ones I did. And then I really liked these two. I don't know why. I like this one. It reminds me of Devil's Backbone. I think the blue star parts were actually the first one I did. I think this might have been my first picture. These prophecy like splash pages were the first ones I did. Like the one for Blue Star. I like the Tall Star one too. The only one that I wasn't like 100% okay with. What? I like this one. This one actually, I don't know if you could tell, but this is like the broken clan symbol right here. And it's actually the Wind Clan symbol. So it was a picture I did to be like, there will be a cat whose loyalty will waver. And so I have like the clan symbol breaking. And then the Crooked Star one. This one was the Fire and Blood prophecy. And this one was, this is Maple Shade's hand. And since you my old Bone Hill, okay, I'm gonna have to look at it. This was Maple Shade's hand with all of the sacrifices that Crooked Star has to make for her promise. For River Clan. I do like this one too. I liked this one. Okay, yeah. This Bone Hill is honestly, this Bone Hill Amber is so much more realistic. Like, can you actually imagine how much prey they would have had to consume to create this Bone Hill in like a matter of a couple of days? An insane amount of, like, and also cats just eat the bones. So I don't understand, like, realistic police, this is not realistic. But this is much better. I like the dark stripe right there. Just a little pile of bones. I kind of want there to be like a something like that, maybe. Yeah, I always have to have dark stripe in there. Do you understand how absolutely disgusted I was when I realized that the graphic novel adaptation not only designates Stonefur's honorific death as flashback worthy, but they even got rid of the freaking dark stripe moment of him just being so boy fail? The absolute disgust radiating from me. I spit. Yeah, I don't like the graphic novels. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jessica, Nifty-Senpai, and I hate the graphic novel adaptations. This is not new, and I will not like them. At least the Prophecies Begins one. I have a lot more hope for the new Prophecy one. I need to tell me something. What do you use to make a map? I don't know what you mean. Like, what part? To like make the video? To host it? Instructions not clear. I know, Amber. I know. See, I want the rocks to get smaller as they go forward. Or as they get up there. Not just because they're technically getting further away, but because like the smaller rocks are going to be on top, right? That's just common knowledge. Okay, fire, you need to be sitting on the ground at least. Thank you. My knuckle is itchy. You guys ever had this happen? I can't stop itching my knuckle. What do you guys think my next camp should be after this? My next picture. Can I do a straw poll? Would you guys vote on a straw poll? Hold on. Wind Clan. I'm gonna make the straw pool. Okay. What camp should be after this one? Okay. So we could do, I just want to gauge the interest. Okay, Moonstone. This is like, what, I'm just going to call it what camp, even though there's going to be some options in here that aren't like the Gathering Island, River Clan, Lake Camp, Wind Clan, Lake Camp, Sky Clan. I can actually allow the selection of multiple options. Let me do that so that you guys can pick a couple of options. That could be interesting. Tribe of Rushing Water, Cave, and then also Blood Clan Alley. I think this is is that really all the ones I have left? Just the 7? Okay. Okay. I'm creating it. Share. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. That's not what I meant. Vote on next camp. There we go. Pin message. Okay. I'm going to show the results. There you go. We can do that. Let's do that pool while we're waiting. You can vote for multiple, by the way. So if you have like 2 that you would be like, I'd be okay with either of these, you can vote for both of them. It'll be interesting to see what people vote for. I didn't tell you guys which ones I already have started, so if you're new here and you have no idea which ones I've already, like, got almost done, not almost done, but, like, in various forms of being finished. Because I know you want to wait. I want to wait to see if Hawkstar is going to be a thing, but honestly, if he's not a thing and they change territories, then, I mean... I don't know. River Lake and the Tribe. Good guesses, good guesses. Ren, did you get your package yet? Let me double check. Well, I guess it's the first, right? So there's no packages today. I'm checking. Yes, I'm human. Log me in, please. No, it's in transit. What is happening? Oh, it's in Illinois. Okay. Skycan, Lake Camp, Plum Willow. Plum Willow was in the gorge. She's tiny though, I think. She's just tiny. Let's see. We'll try that. What's HKIA? Yeah, she was racing with Sandy. And then, like, their siblings are all cheering them on. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh, never played it. So River Clan Lake Camp is winning, or the Gathering Island. Oh, no one wants to win Clan Lake Camp. Good, you guys know me so well. Why is the Moonstone and Blood Clan Camp like the same color? I don't like that. What's the deal with that? Where's Sandstorm? She is right there. Okay, this is the leader's den. And then there's a little bit of ivy covering it. I got Hello Kitty Island Adventure Deluxe Edition for my brother's birthday. He and my mother are divorced. What? Looks into the camera? What was I watching the other day? Oh, it was like Hoarders. Okay, yeah. The trashy TV show. That also had trashy familial relationships in it. I meant my father and my mother are divorced. That my father got me the game. Okay. So I got Hello Kitty Island Adventure Deluxe from my father for my birthday. He and my mother are divorced. Okay. Naruhodo. I have complete understanding of the situation now. Sorry to hear that. Wait, why do you get a present on your brother's birthday? No, wait, you've confused me again. Did anyone else get presents on their sibling's birthday? Gee whiz, how come you get presents? Both of us gets presents on each other's birthdays? That's not normal. You're very lucky. Me and my sister normally get a present. Wow. You guys live in some lucky families. Everyone else have a headache? I have one, Agnolia. That's kind of why I'm also... I mean, it's not like a horrible headache. Like, I haven't had to take anything yet, but I can feel it stirring. I think it's because I'm just stuffy. This stream might just evolve into doing Warrior Cats quizzes if I don't feel like drawing. Not gonna lie. The first stream of the new year devolving into Warrior Cats quizzes would probably be like... par for the course here, honestly. Okay, what? He's like 9 now. I'll go down to 9 pixels for line art. What's your guys' New Year's resolutions? Does anyone have a New Year's resolution? No, don't be embarrassed, Evelyn. I'm just giving y'all a hard time. Let's take ibuprofen together. Draw more. My New Year's resolution, I told you guys my YouTube resolutions where I want to post at least 2 videos this year. I want to finish the Sing of the Moon video, and I want to host the Frostball map. So those are my resolutions for YouTube. I think my stream schedule will stay the same. Like, I don't think I have any plans to change my stream schedule. 3 days a week I'm pretty comfortable with it. It doesn't stress me out too much. Draw more, learn more, work harder, don't stop the grind, want to collect all the Warriors books. Ooh. So I want to do, for YouTube, I want to do that. For Warrior Cat merchandise, I want to try to do my enamel pin Kickstarter this year. And I want to put up my Etsy shop. I want to sell at least 1 more convention this year than I did last year. Happy New Year, Tigerheart. I also want to see a financial advisor to see how screwed I am on my financials. I want to buy a new car. I don't know. This is like the road. The road before us. I'm seeing my parents' financial advisor. Ooh. I know that those last couple were adulting for sure. I feel like I just want to see a financial advisor. So he can tell me what my goals should be for being like a functioning adult person. Okay, this is like a bit off the ground. Aim for getting my driver's license. That's a good goal. Getting your driver's license, especially in America, really opens up lots of doors for you. Get back on doing my ankle exercises. I should probably do exercises more. I definitely should probably like work daily exercises into my routine. That should definitely. Regular exercise routine is a really great goal. I might steal that one from you. I'm waiting because it's my birthday. What? It's your birthday, Tiger? A manual. Oh, they're divided. I would get an auto, honestly. I mean, the fact of the matter is that most manual cars are getting phased out. But also, it's way easier to learn an automatic rather than like stick shift. So if you did, I would just get an automatic if it's split up. Oh, okay. I was like, okay, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, I feel like if you know how to use a stick shift, then you will automatically know how to use an automatic. But it's not, it's not vice versa. So that makes more sense. I would honestly just go for an automatic. There's not that many cars nowadays that are stick shift unless you're buying like a sports car. Actually, I think this back part is going to be in the background. Anything that's behind Fern and Daisy, I think, are going to be backgrounds. How do I feel about already being in the year of 2026? I'm fine with it. I'm ready for the new year. Get some new goals. Yeah, but like, let's be real. I've been driving, so I've had my license for 15 years, and I've never once ran into a situation where I had to drive a manual. So it's kind of just getting phased out. Especially now, like, I think most electric vehicles are just auto. I'm not gonna put any. Well, learning how to do like stick shift and stuff is gonna be harder. Just FYI. It's gonna take some more like getting used to. I hope that 2026 is going to be the new 2016. What happened in 2016? I don't even remember what happened in 2016. I mean, I did lots of animation in 2016. I was like joining map parts left and right. New people, if you haven't voted, there's a link pinned to the top of the chat to vote on what the next illustration is going to be. Your votes may or may not influence my decision of what will be the next camp picture. But please vote. I am very interested. Did I see Stranger Things? I've watched all of the seasons except for the newest season. I'm not watching it currently. I just remember that the season before this new season, I was like, meh. Wasn't like the best. Tell you what happened in 2016 of Vision of Shadows. That's true, that's true. Put a little bit of pebbles on the ground here. Maybe a couple of tufts of grass poking through the dirt. I want to see Stinky Splashtail. The River Clan one's gonna take place during... I think it's technically during the Broken Code. I don't remember exactly. But it's gonna have Splashtail in it. The Silent Thaw? I don't know. It's gonna be Misty Star is in charge. She's still alive. Frostkit will have been born. J Claw will be alive. Hairlight will be alive. Curlfeather will be alive. I don't know. I think we're missing Leopard. So Leopard Star is not going to have... Leopard Star and Black Star are technically both not leaders in any pictures. Blackfoot is kind of leading the clan in the Shadow Clan one, but Tiger Star is technically leader. One Star will not have a picture where he's in charge. Fire Star has a picture that he will be in charge. This one, Firestar is in charge. Leopard Star, Black Star, and One Star will be in the Gathering Island, though. They'll be in the Gathering Island. Do you have a design for Old Musty Star? I do. I do. The Gathering Island is actually winning. When does the Gathering Island take place? During sunset? Sunrise. I don't want this. I want this to be even. Like, I don't want this to be a lip. I want this to kind of, even out. Where Poppy and Cinder are sitting. Did I say curl? I said curl feather, not crow feather. Crow feather will be in the Wind Clan camp, though. He'll be in the Tribe of Rushing Water one as well. I think that's all of the mid-ground lined. I still have to do the herb garden, but man, I really don't want to. The Gathering Island, River Clan Lake Camp. See, my thing about the Gathering Island is I feel like I don't want to do... out of all the ones here, I think the Gathering Island, well, you can see that it's the most popular. I kind of want to do, like, one that's not going to be super popular next, because this ThunderClan Lake Camp will be really popular. Oh, the tribe. So the ones I have started in this list is I have the Tribe of Rushing Water started, and I have the Moonstone started. I don't have any of these started. Did I spell Allie right? I don't think I spelled Allie right, did I? Yeah, I did. Because ally... Yeah, I did spell it right. Wind Clan so panned. I mean... I also don't want to do the... I don't want to do the Wind Clan Lake Camp either. So, I don't blame you guys. But it's honestly, it's pretty split. Look at that. It's... not super split, but... Okay, let's do the background lights. River Lake. River Lake is the one that I would feel most confident doing next. I really do want to do the Tribe of Rushing Water, but I feel like It's gonna take so long. What's the tribe one look like? I personally... the thing I'm worried about doing the most for this picture is I have a clear view of what I want the walls to look like. Hold on. Or, like, I want to be able to do something similar to, like, this. Or... let's see. I want it to be this nice blue color. I'm just pulling inspiration pictures. Give me a sec. This is ice, I think, but... you know, something like that. Like, combine all these into this picture. Where I want the... I almost feel like I should enunciate, like, a water pool in the middle, but, well, this water pool will have that blue, and then this waterfall will have the blue. This whole entire thing right here is the waterfall screen. But I want this, like, I want the reflecting light on the walls to be happening, you know? Technically speaking, I don't think this is super realistic for it to be, like, rushing water. Like, I don't think it would look like this, which is kind of like the waves rippling. Like, still water waves kind of, like, getting done. But I like this. I like this. But I have to balance, like, this is going to be such... I would like to incorporate this somehow, but maybe not through the entire picture, because it's going to have like 100 cats in it. And if I focus too much on the lighting, it's going to be a picture that I'm going to have to step back and like really prevent myself from it becoming too busy, if that makes sense. Swimming in this small lake. I mean, I like the idea of there being a little lake here as kind of an homage to the ancient tribe cats that arrived in this cave and they saw a little lake there. To be like, oh, it reminds us of the lake that we just, like, we came from or something. But I could see that maybe, like, in time, the water kind of recedes into this, well, this is a half moon. Like, well, not half moon, but this is like a crescent moon shape right here. So, I don't know. I don't know. I would honestly love to do some sort of like reflecting pattern like that on the moonstone picture as well. And the moonstone one doesn't have as many cats in it, so I might want to use like my want to do an illustration with like some crazy reflecting lights on the cave walls for the moonstone illustration instead. But I would like to make the cave, the Tribe of Rushing Waters cave be quite serene and beautiful. Personally. Spider leg doing spider leg activities. Indeed, indeed. I think I'm gonna get rid of this leaf behind him and just do one right here instead. This is kind of a connected bush. I think they're two bushes technically, but I just kind of connected them. When the tree fell, they have to like rebuild. And then there's some weaving. Some beautiful weaving done by the Dindads. And then this is the Elder's Den, and then the Apprentice Den. Which I don't think the Apprentice Den is technically supposed to be in the cave wall, but I always imagine it in the cave wall, so that's what I'm going to portray it as. Happy New Year, Winter. Welcome in. That they turned the tree into... They killed an elder. The tree that fell on the... and killed an elder into the Elder's Den. I never really thought about that, but... I mean, they can't really move the tree, so... Camp just for Birchfeather? I believe he's gonna be in the camp. I mean... When does Chasing Shadows come out? In like May or something? March? March. We better know by the end of Chasing Shadows if we are really changing territories. That is a hard cutoff for my what I have to decide to do for the SkyClan Gorge, you know? Okay. Be careful with Toadstep and Bumble Stripes. Silhouettes. Just simplify this out. Lag. Ooh. Is it gone? Happy New Year, JB. Really hope they don't change territories. I don't even think the terrain would be that unique. That would be my number one worry. I'm okay with them changing territories. I just hope that the change, if they do end up changing territories, that it is... What's the word I'm looking for? They utilize it to the best that they possibly can. They make something much more unique. They make something that's much more condensed, something that brings more conflict, something that, you know. I would just hope that if they do decide to change territories, don't squander it, basically. This is your one chance to fix some major issues that the Lake Territories have, in my opinion. So don't squander it. As long as it's a pizza pie. I need it to look like this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gathering island in the middle. Or gathering place in the middle. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it matters too much, like, where they end up. Like, landmark-wise, I just need it to be... better. I made a bingo for Warriors 2026. Is there a way to share it? Where'd you make it? Is it just an image? I think you might be able to send it to me. Can you send it to me on Tumblr? Like in an ask or something? I think people have done that before. Miss the old Sunning Rock squirrels. I miss those too. I want more territory corals. I need working human roads. I need some more carnage on the Thunder Path. I need more danger. There needs to be an abundance of wildlife that is competing with the clans for territory. I need a two-leg place that's fairly close to the clans, that isn't in some like far off corner of the map that I don't even know if it's like near RiverClan or ShadowClan. Sent it to Nifty-Senpai blog. Okay, let me go double check it. Design dashboard. Inbox. Wait, hold on. I need to answer this one privately. How do I answer privately? Answer privately. Okay. Warriors 2026 bingo. Darktail gets random love interest in his Super Edition. I could see that one happening. Minis are revealed to be discontinued in favor of the new blind boxes. That one's sad, but I can see that one happening. Territory change. One of the Changing Skies protagonists becomes a medicine cat. I hope that doesn't happen. I would love for them to keep the there's no medicine cat protagonist like in the arc. I feel like once you get the medicine cat protagonist, they tend to carry the plot. So it's better that there's none. A leader is demoted using the new code. So like Leafstar was already, that kind of already happened, right? Leafstar's technically been demoted. Sort of. Starling Paul gets the name Fang, Shade, or Tail. Starling Fang, Starling Shade. Starling Shade is like, that actually works pretty well. Moonpaw gets named Tough Beam or Face. I'm Team Moonbeam. I'm Team Moonbeam. Another original author leaves the errands. I could see that. Now, in my opinion, Cherith will probably leave after Changing Skies, which Changing Skies will end in 2027. So I would actually say that that's a prediction that I have for 27. Because I do think Cherith will probably leave soon. Because they've got what's his face? The guy that did Stormplant's Folly, and now they have Clarissa. So they technically have two writers again. Canon lesbian cats, since we got gay cats. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, there's literally, I honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Because I didn't think we were going to get anything. So I would be very surprised if they gave us another helping. Tawny Pelt leaves ShadowClan for good. I understand, but I feel like her arc would be very unsatisfying if she did leave ShadowClan. Squirrel Star is revealed to have not been granted 9 lives. I believe that one. I agree. I believe that one, so I would agree. Bearmacloak succumbs to his illness and dies. That'd be such like a boring way for a protagonist to go out. Birchfeather point of view. I thought Birchfeather was going to be the point of view that replaced Tawny Pelt in Hidden Moon. Because I thought that Tawny Pelt would get covered with the rocks and that would be the end of her point of view, and then Hidden Moon would start with Birchfeather being there when Tawny Pelt gets covered, and it like switches to his point of view. So I actually thought that was going to happen in Hidden Moon until we got the announcement that Starling Paw, Tawny Pelt, and Moonpaw were going to be the point of views. Breeze Pelt or Heathertail as WindClan deputy. I think it'll be Breeze Pelt. Moonpaw has 2 siblings. I don't believe that one. I think that's just cope for people hoping that like they actually put something realistic like Chimera's being like the definitely fully formed, like two fetuses, I think that's cope. The next Super Edition is either a Journey-based book or an Ashfur Super Edition. I'd be okay with an Ashfur Super Edition. The Journey book, I don't know which Journey that they could do, you know? I don't know what their next Super Edition could be. I think that an Ashfur one would work very well. James L. Barry is replaced, and more mangas are announced. So he's already retired. But you're saying that they're going to hire another graphic novel artist to do like one-off graphic novels. I would be very excited for that. I hope Bramble survives. I feel like Squilf hadn't gotten her 9 lives, it would have been revealed by now. I don't think so. I feel like it would be a huge reveal. Like, they'd find a way to make it plot relevant. Something like that. Smoke Paw. Mork Dark Forest and Afterlife involvement. Yeah, I mean, we've already got, like, essentially it's a new version of the Afterlife, right? Because in Hidden Moon, when Brambleclaw, when, Morning, I don't remember, but, like, they're talking about possession, so I think that they're kind of building on this, like, possession world, like when Ashfur, see, and this is why I think we could get an Ashfur Super Edition, because they could be building on this sort of limbo world that Morning Kit is in, that Ashfur opened to be able to possess cats, and, like, Morning Kit is just happens to be in that world, like this limbo type world, that's not exactly the ghost world, but it, like, so I could see them, like, kind of doing that. And then they also introduced a lot more Afterlife stuff in Ivy Blitz's Heart. Small Arc 10 teaser. I don't think we'll get Arc 10 teaser until 2027. Smoke or Darktail getting heavily mischaracterized? Yeah, probably. That's just par for the course. Rock or Midnight is mentioned. So they're both, that would be surprising to me since they both technically are fated. We see them fade away in Doubling Silence, but I mean, it's a new team, so someone close to Tawny Pelt dies. I mean, Crowfeather might die, right? So, Power of 3 artist for the graphic novel is someone in the fandom. I can't comment on that. New info about Maple Shade's Vengeance appears. You think, and it starts a fandom war? That one's pretty crazy. More outside cats join the clans. One has an awfully funny name. I would hope that one's funny. I like that one. Mentioned Starling Wing. Well, Starling Wing is already a... Oh, mentioning. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Or, like, you think Rock is in the same... Maybe Rock and Midnight are in the same world as Morning Kit? This is a good bingo. Good bingo, Winter. Very interesting. The ones that I could, like, genuinely see happening... I think this one is true. I genuinely don't think they're gonna do another minis. I would be surprised. They might, but... I think that one will happen. This one's technically already happened. I think this one will happen. I think this one will happen. I think Brambleclaw will die in this arc, at least. I think this one could happen. I think the Ashfur Super Edition is very likely, honestly. I think this one's a no-brainer. This one I cope. I would love for that one to happen. I think this one's a no-brainer. This one's a no-brainer. I think this one will happen in 2027. I think Cherith will leave after this arc. Very good. Thank you. Very entertaining. Darktail plush. I could see them doing a stuffed animal. I would love for them to do minis, but they're not going to because they hate me and they don't want to do Dawn of the Clans. So basically perish. Whoa, blind boxes be upon you that look crappy like littlest pet shop reskins and have horrible paint placement. Rather just buy fan-made merch. Yeah. The only official merchandise that I have, I got a couple of things for promo. Like, they gave it to me as, like, a sponsor type thing. And then the only things that I buy that are official, other than, like, the books, is the minis. I like the minis a lot, actually. I think that they look silly, but I like that they're vinyl and they feel like... I like how they feel. Like, their texture is really nice. And I appreciate that they do characters that they've never... that they don't have any other merch for. So I really appreciate them, like, going out of their way to try to make, like, original characters. And I also appreciate that the person that designs the minis is somebody that actually likes Warrior Cats and is in the fandom and is, like, a nice person and stuff like that. So... When will we get the Grey Wing mini? We cope. We cope. We cope. I don't like plushies. I'm not a plushie person. The only plushies I buy are fan-made plushies that my friends make because I like my friends and I like their stuff and I appreciate and I support. I will never buy one of the official plushies that they ever make. The only time I don't even think I would buy one. I don't know. They'll never make a character that I would, like, shut up and take my money for, so it's irrelevant. We got one Dawn of the Clan merch, and it was, like, the worst thing that they ever did in their entire life. It was so ugly. Monkey paw curls, basically. Monkey Star's paw curl. Yeah. Dappletail merch. You can order a Dappletail button, and she's in some of the ARC posters. But that's all I have for Dappletail merch, unfortunately. Is she in the Super Edition poster? I can't remember. We are... I think we're stagnant for the pool. I think that the Gathering Island is what most people want me to do next. Which doesn't really surprise me since it's the only other picture... Well, no, the Tribe of Rushing Water and the Blood Clan Alley And the well, the moonstone is during Dawn of the Clans, but you guys would have no way of telling. I guess there's a lot of illustrations in that pool that are based off like the first 4 arcs. But the camps specifically are not based off the first 4 arcs, so... She is? Okay. I have all 3 of the only birch feather merch. Tackle a residential setting. Yeah, the Blood Clan one, my portfolio, like my art portfolio, my layout portfolio will desperately needs like residential layouts, like city layouts, etc. So that one should, like, if I was prioritizing these illustrations purely for like putting in my portfolio, I should prioritize the Blood Clan one. But I don't. I prioritize based on which ones I want to do. Because I am my own person. Happy New Year. If I need help, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the herb box. I don't want to... So the thing with the herbs is that I don't want it to look too busy. So I don't want to put like a lot of different ones. I'll probably pick like 2 main shapes to fill the whole box with. Mainly just so that it doesn't start to look too busy by like trying to incorporate a bunch of herbs into it. I like the idea of putting Poppy up there just for like a splash of color. And then I might just do like dock leaves or something. I don't know. Happy New Year, Deirdre. Put some grass blades up here so they don't look like they're floating. Okay. I'm going to shrink to 8 up here. And then kind of bring the bush up here. We're getting 2 Changing Skies books next year. But we don't know what the second book's name is going to be. I don't think we'll know until like... Well, actually, we might... They might tease the new book this month. I think they usually tease it in January. And I'll read the stupid plot synopsis like I always do, but it'll spoil what happens in Chasing Shadows and be pissed like I always am. I never learned my lesson with warrior cats. I stare into the abyss and the abyss always stares back. Okay. Dustpelt, I need you to play nice here with your tangents. Self-inflicted rage. It would be nice if the people that are releasing their book would not spoil their own book, you know? It would be nice for that to happen. I don't ask for a lot. Am I opening up commissions? Yeah, I can open them right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at what my queue looks like from yesterday on Sunday. I have a headshot and a cheapie. Let me look at what the looks like. Let me look. I can open up another one right now. Her bald spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll open up two. Hold on. Bald frost spot. Oh my god, I just saw that. Yeah. Niall has a slot, but if I don't finish it on stream, Niall understands I can finish it, or I can work on it on Saturday a little bit. Or Monday. Well, Rin, I need to talk to you because I know you wanted a couple headshots done. And I mean, I don't think I haven't done them yet. So, I mean, if you wanted me to... Yeah, the design that Niall commissioned me to do is... I mean, it's not the most complicated design that she's ever given me, but it is like a hybrid chimera sort of design, which sometimes can take me a little bit of time. Okay, I need to do the... Do you have the design? Yeah, I can show you. A sneak peek of what I will be drawing on Sunday. It's a finch wing design, I believe. I think this is finch. Yeah, it's not the most complicated design I've ever gotten, but it'll probably take a little bit of time. See October. Get past the conversion rates, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's expensive to live in America. Yeah, it's really cool. I love the colors. I might have to be flying Sunday. Oh, does this have to do with your family news? Oh no. Apocalyptic. Patiently waiting for the commissions to open. Finching never fails to impress me. Yeah, Finch has got really pretty art. Always had and always will. I like how Finch uses colors. She does a really good job with like the blue-orange palettes, which is like one of my favorite palettes. Yeah, no problem, Calico. Thank you. I shall see you on Sunday. To finish getting scheduled. Yeah. I want Finch's ability. I know. She has she's able to do so much in Photoshop. Crazy. I think I want to kind of just do something like that. Finch practice. Yeah, she does post like daily and does studies and stuff. I could never. Just takes practice. Hard work makes the dream work. I think you'd surprise yourself. I think that if you did as many studies as I see Finch do, like Finch does a lot of studies, like from real life and stuff like that, I think you'd be surprised on how much you could improve and like figure out some techniques that might have eluded you. Yeah, like a person who enjoys art. Yeah. Finch is like a Renaissance painter. Oh, is it snowing hollow? Yeah. Not snowing here right now. Just cloudy. We got the snow last night. Mouse fur. Angry mouse fur. Somebody left a thorn in her den nest. Doing studies for backgrounds? Yeah. Studying, like, I did a couple studies of a lot of, like, lined backgrounds when I was doing stuff. So, Gravity Falls has a really nice lined background style, and they have a lot of forest stuff. Over the Garden Wall also has, like, a lined background style that's, like, very foresty. Might have been Fox Leap. I could definitely see Fox Leap doing that. Especially if we got dared to by Bumble Stripe or something. Big snowflakes. I tried to do lined backgrounds. Yeah, the thing about lined backgrounds is that it's a lot of work. It's so much faster. It really is. It's way faster to do backgrounds when they're not lined. Just all around faster. Like, hold on, let me open up my StarClan Chosen thing again. Let me see if I have the picture that I'm thinking of. Is it 51? No, that's Darktail. Actually, I think I have some of the backgrounds on my Tumblr. Hold on. It's a lot. It takes a lot more time to do the lined backgrounds. I prefer the lined backgrounds when I have lined characters, though. So that's usually why I do it. So, like, here. Like, this is an example of lineless backgrounds, right, that I did. These ones actually didn't take me that long, comparatively to... this one. This one took me much longer than these two. This one took me almost no time at all. I think I did this one in like a couple, maybe like an hour or two. That one's lineless. This one didn't take too long. These ones were kind of... This one didn't take as long. Actually, these ones I actually did spend a little bit of time on, even though they're lineless. I spent most of the time trying to figure out how I wanted to do the moonstone, though. This one didn't take me that long, though. This one took me a while. This one. Because once you have the line art, you have to start clipping everything to it and all this stuff, and I don't know. When it's painted... You can just paint, and as soon as it looks okay, you can, like, call it a day, you know? And draw lines on top? I don't know. I've never tried to do that. I mean, I don't know if that's the case for everyone, but personally for me, it does take longer to do lined backgrounds, but I prefer lined backgrounds when I have lined characters. Because then the characters don't feel like... It's just easier for me to incorporate the characters into the background. Even if you have a good paying job as an artist, you can be unstable / short term. Yeah. It is very, it's a very unstable work environment. You probably won't be at the same job for like 10 years unless you manage to nail like a graphic design job at like some company and they just like have you on for, but that's usually just a single person and they usually keep that job until they retire. And it's not like, I mean, you're doing graphic design work. It's not like the most fun stuff. Unless you really like graphic design. Yeah. I think for StarClan's Chosen, I specifically would ask people, if I was doing layouts for them, I would specifically ask if they wanted it lined or lineless. And if they didn't care, I did lined. And if I only did lineless if they had already done a background and it was in a lineless style, or if they like preferred me to do lineless. Like I specifically remember the last part, the part with Tiger Star and Firestar, like their final confrontation, Rookruff like asked for it to be lineless and I was like, okay. But their style, they had very thin lines anyway, so I just have thicker lines when I'm doing animation. And the thicker the character is, the more out of place I feel like it feels if the background isn't also lined. It doesn't really matter when they're like... super thin line art. And like Rivy's part, I did lineless because they also do like really thin lines. I think they had already done a background as well. So it just depends. I like doing the lines on backgrounds a lot. So I don't really mind it. I kind of just get in a groove. Animation where a character can be pretty different from the background. Okay, okay. I think it's more of just like a personal opinion. I honestly don't think it looks too bad to have like a thick character and no line art background. It's just a personal thing. I honestly don't think many people even like care about backgrounds that much. Either. So... I have found like ways to make doing my backgrounds with like the rendering that I do in these a little bit faster, but it's still, I mean, you guys see me. It still takes me multiple hours to render out a background like this. Now, these are huge backgrounds, to be fair. But... I think it just stems from the fact that when I was animating in Adobe Flash, I just lined everything. And so I kind of incorporated lining everything into my style. I think that's exactly where it stems from. If I had to guess. I like that. Just the way it is. And then this is the Elder's Den. I feel like this is actually a pretty big... I usually make the dens have a lot bigger of an entrance than I think they're supposed to have. They're supposed to have like really tiny entrances that you can probably only squeeze one person out of. But I don't know. I like making them big. For storytelling perspective. I'm actually just gonna kind of merge the bush and the grass line together. Where is Mouse Fur? Okay, she's on the grass. I didn't know. And then the bush can kind of peek out. Okay. And then they're actually on the apprentice steps. I'm actually gonna get rid of this piece of grass. I think it's far enough in the background that it doesn't really matter if the grass has individual blades or not at that point. It's hard because I feel like this picture... I don't know. I think I'm balancing the details all right. Cat stairs are in every single one of my camps. I don't think there's a single camp that doesn't have stairs in it. I'm actually gonna up the line art 1 for this. Of details way too zoomed in. I'm only zoomed in, so this is 100%, right? But I'm printing out this picture, so... Finish all the line art? I'm kind of hoping I do. I would like to just finish the line art. Well, I don't think I'm going to do the herb garden. I think I'm just going to do it off stream. Probably like tomorrow-ish. I just feel like it's going to be one of those things where I just am very slow and like redo sections over and over. I don't know. I kind of would prefer to do it on my laptop. And would make ThunderClan's camp quarry actually look like a quarry. I struggled with it. It's hard. You might as, I mean, I'm probably exaggerating it a bit, but it definitely makes it more visually interesting and different. I feel like in my mind when I'm reading the books, especially when I was younger, I definitely kind of just combined all the camps. I kind of just like Patrick from SpongeBob voice. What if we just took this camp and pushed it over there? And that's kind of what I did in my mind. So definitely with the lake camps, I'm like forcing myself to really like distinguish the two camps in my mind more. I feel like, honestly, well, let me look. Okay. ThunderClan Quarry Camp. If I type it in Google, the first thing that comes to mind for me is James L. Berry's camp in... This is my really old camp for it. Do you guys want to see my really old? This was my concept art for... I think this is from 2013. This was my concept art for the ThunderClan Quarry Camp. That was my first iteration of it. This picture lives in my brain rent-free from Secrets of the Clans. This picture lives in my brain rent-free. Just thought I'd show you guys that. That's why I always do those like circular things. The cover of Twilight with the intestine camp walls. Yeah. That one is the one I think about. And then I think about the Bramblestar Storm Quarry. Hold on. Where's the Bramblestar Storm section? This one. But this one just literally looks like a ravine. This one looks like a ravine. And then there's also... In Secrets of the Clans, there's another... there's another picture of the quarry right here, this one. This is the one that I forced myself to really look at. When I was like trying to figure out what the camp looked like. And then the cover of Twilight is the other one. You don't visualize very specifically? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think that this camp right here really stood out to a lot of us. This doesn't really look like a quarry. But I forced myself to really play on this picture. But this was what my original one looked like. The only thing about this one is... So I did really like... So the main issue with this one, canonly, is that the high rock, I have like the high... This is what I'm talking about. The high ledge looks like the high rock in this picture. So like... That was an issue. This was the medicine cat den right here. This is the apprentice den. I think this is the leader's den. This was the elders. The entrance is right here. And I think the warrior's den is right here. So this is the tree that falls. If I remember this correctly. But I forced myself to really, like, mess with the quarry and try to build something that looks more interesting. Actually, I think I'm gonna make the rest of the line art behind the bush 7. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Who made this quarry? Was it a single guy? It definitely couldn't be industrial. So this is... I really wish I would have taken pictures of this. There is a quarry that's similar to what I had imagined the size of this one to be. It's about 10 minutes away from me that I've hiked to before. It was made by a single company to get like limestone out of the ground. So I kind of imagine that it maybe was used for like getting some stone for the nearby houses, and then they realized that it actually there wasn't that much stone there. $15, 15-foot max quarry. I don't know. It's probably pretty big if it can hold like 1 million cats in it. I like the concept of it being a quarry, though. It definitely stands out. It's just crazy to me that most of us have a lot more of a clear view on like ThunderClan's camp in the forest. I mean, I don't know. I think the quarry, I don't know. My view on the ThunderClan Ravine camp has not really changed since 2013. Like, if you look at my old concept work for 2013 for the camp in Dark Path Chosen, it's the same exact layout. Have you guys seen it? Nifty-Senpai DeviantArt. It's the same layout. None. Where is it? Yes, this is it. This was the old concept art for the ThunderClan quarry, or the ThunderClan Ravine for 2013. It's the same exact layout. Like, entrance right there. High Rock looks exactly the same. Like, I literally draw it the same exact way. Medicine Cat Den, Apprentice, Nursery, Warriors, Elders. So it's the same. It's same. I just like made the walls higher and added some more trees inside. Which one do I have the most trouble visualizing? Mostly the Wind Clan camps. Because anything that I visualize just feels boring in my mind, and I want something to feel more epic. Yeah, it is hard. You just have to... The thing that I've learned is, like, just try to add some verticality to your camps to make them look more interesting. That's why I do a lot of stairs, and why I do a lot of, like, hills, and, like... I don't know. Just try to, like... make it more interesting, I guess. I like trying to like James Elder Wind Clan Lake Camp. I imagine it looking like that just with Heather. Yeah. I would love to be able to incorporate tunnels into the Wind Clan camp. Like the idea that there might be like tunnels and stuff like that, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I would have had to do that. I should have done that for the forest territories more. When you walk through the woods. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm on hikes, sometimes I'll see a bush or like I'll see a tree or something. I'll be like, that's a warrior cat's tree. Like it looks like it's got the perfect, it's got a perfect like walkthrough for a cat in it. Or like it's a bush that has like a perfect amount of like space underneath it to like make a den. And I'll be like, that's a warrior cat's bush. And I will take pictures of it, yes. But there's not too many times. Well, no, that's a lie. Whenever I go into ravines, I'm always like, does this look like the ThunderClan ravine? I just have warrior cats on the brain. Warrior cats is my brain rot. There's a part, so I live in the woods, right? And behind me, there's a little creek. And if you follow the creek up, you get to this little area where when I was a kid, me and my friends would like have picnics in it. It was a nice little clear spot that was made because a tree had fallen and its roots uprooted the dirt and then like grass grew on it. And when I read Warrior Cats, it was always like that was the area that they do like training. That is like the training space. Like a grassy clearing that just so happened to be like open to the sun, that had a little bit of sun peeking through. This is some great trees, ref. Yeah, for real. And the funniest thing is that my mom will also, like, she'll specifically take pictures hiking if I'm not there. She'll be like, I found some great references for you. And she'll send me references while she's hiking of things that she thinks would make great references for me. And she's pretty good at it. She's pretty good at nailing, like, the, oh yeah, this is perfect. An animal could squeeze right through there. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Yeah. Well, and then there's certain... Hold on. Let me turn on the light. There's certain places that I've camped where I take inspiration from. So there's a campsite in West Virginia. I don't think it's in the Appalachians, but it's pretty close. It's near Elkins, West Virginia, and there's a campsite that's on a river in a valley. And that river is always the river that I think about when I'm imagining the river between RiverClan and ThunderClan. So when I was doing the layout work for Little Pistol for the first scene, you guys saw it, like the river, like with the poppy and the mossy stone and stuff. My dad watches me. My dad and my mom watch. They have my YouTube, so that they like can see what I'm posting. And like, my dad saw the picture that I was drawing of the river, and he's like, did you base this river off of anything? And I was like, yeah, the one from such and such campground that we used to go to when I was like thing. And he's like, I knew it. I could tell. And I was like, well, I'm glad you could tell because you've also been there. My main walking spot was a wood around a lake. Pine forest, open field, and connecting creek. Yeah, that is Warrior Cats for sure, 100%. Clan on him. Oh, like Gettysburg and stuff. Yeah, those are like really nice moorland areas. I guess I just automatically imagine Warrior Cats taking place in the Appalachians. I think. Just personally, just a lot of references and like what I think about and like the fauna and stuff is just like West Virginia or like North Carolina or something. So I just automatically Americanize it because I've never technically seen, well, I've never been to England, so I have no real frame of reference for like what the English forest looks like, but I do know what the Appalachian forests look like, so I just make it in Appalachia. Do I want there to be... I guess I don't. I guess I will do like a couple tree bark lines. Camp by a tall grass prairie where you could tell where all the critters would walk. Ooh, yeah. That is a perfect one, Clan Ref. Marshy pine. See, that was another thing. I feel like I personally never come in contact with a marshy pine forest. So I didn't really have any frame of reference for ShadowClan being like marsh and piney. So I always just kind of like made them piney instead. I don't know. I kind of wish... I don't know. When you're a kid, you don't really look up references. You kind of just like draw what you know, you know? Live by a lot of marsh. Yeah. Snodia. Yeah. Well, I don't think the lake is based off anything, but the forest is based off of a real place, right? I think it is. I don't know. We it's okay. I understand, Yuna. The collective of chat all lives near a marsh, clearly. I'm just gonna do a single line up on this one. We a lot unintentionally. It's okay. Went to Mammoth Cave. Cave-based clan. What part of the rocks were dens? Mammoth is somewhere... I think I have been to Mammoth, but I don't remember it much. I want to go to Mammoth again. Mammoth is so beautiful. I love caving. But you don't cave through Mammoth. You just walk through. It's like a tourist. It's all touristy. Skiing? I've never skied in... I always ski in West Virginia. To the Smokies. Oh, I love the Smokies. The Great Smoky Mountains is my favorite national park. The Great Smoky Mountains is actually the most visited national park in America. Fun fact. It's also massive, so... But it has the most foot traffic of any national park. Well, I think that they're making the moon pool into some sort of like tourist attraction. I feel like they would probably be doing that. And Changing Skies, that's what I would be doing if I was like a human living next to like a cool waterfall like that. I mean, they'll probably destroy it because it's Warrior Cats, but you know. The forest in the park isn't original. Oh, I didn't know that. Bryce Canyon. I haven't been to Bryce Canyon, although the Grand Canyon did take my breath away. But I didn't get to go to any of them. What is it? The Mighty Five or whatever. The Utah parks. One day. Depends on the kind of national park. Oh, I didn't know that national parks were not, like, uninhabited. Or were inhabited in the UK. What's the point in making it a national park, then? If you're still, like... If you're able to develop the land and quote-unquote change it. I thought the point of a national park was try to, like, preserve the original beauty. Okay. Zoom out. Get a full picture. You don't know specifically? Fair enough, fair enough. England ran out of natural beauty at least 5 centuries ago. That sucks for them. Are we talking about like specifically England? Because I thought that Scotland, like the upper UK, is still pretty beautiful. And I think Ireland still has a lot of beauty. I mean, Ireland's obviously, unless you're talking about Northern Ireland, it's its own country. When I lived at the number of like farms and towns, so it's kind. I wonder if it just is kind of like a, well, you can only do this much. I don't know, but I don't understand the point of a national park if you can like settle and live there. I suppose. Scotland, Wales, and Ireland all still have some pockets I would consider largely natural beauty. Planted by old rich people a long time ago. This is crazy. I guess they've got, like, not that much space. They are on an island, after all. You English folks on your island. What am I trying to do here? I guess there's like a... corner that I'm trying to emulate. But this one goes up in front of it. National parks sometimes they'll have like hotels and stuff, but I don't know if you, like, I don't think that there's any like long-term housing. Like the Grand Canyon they usually have campgrounds and stuff, and sometimes they'll have hotels or cabins and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Like the Grand Canyon, I think, has a hotel on both sides of its rim. So you can stay at the top of it and get the sunset and sunrise. I did not do that because it was probably very expensive. Some private land, yeah. I don't know. I mean, there are some really big national parks that I feel like there are probably squatters on. Technically. England's national parks are areas of relatively underdeveloped scenic landscape. But it doesn't stop whatever development was already there. Okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen. There are wild men in the Appalachians. I don't think the entirety of the Appalachian Mountains is a national park, is the thing. There are, like, there's the Smokies, but the Smokies are just a mountain in the Appalachian mountain range. I love the Smoky Mountains. I want to go again. There are wild men in many places. I watch some like people that do stealth camping on YouTube. But they're like crazy urban stealth campers. Like they'll camp out in the middle of like a roundabout. But they'll do crazy stuff like that. Well, the first time I saw a hotel at a national park, it was the... I mean, they're like lodges. They're not really hotels. I mean, but they're you rent out a place. If warriors were in Snowdonia... Wait, hold on. I gotta look up what Snowdonia looks like. Oh, wow. I could definitely see this. I understand what you guys are talking about. Hold on. I'm getting the picture up. Wowie. That's a freaking Windows 95 desktop screensaver. Welsh name, which is Airy? Airy? I don't know how to say Welsh. I am not Welsh. I don't think I'm Welsh. I think I'm Scottish. I don't know. Come on, Leaves. You can do it. You can do it, Han. You can finish lining this. Anyone who plays Minecraft, you'll find that random land that is like, oh yes, the perfect warriors coded territory. I do remember that when the Caves and Cliffs update came out and I saw my first like stalagmite cave with dripstone and stuff, I immediately was like, this is the cave of pointed stones from the tribe of rushing water. I was like, this is it. I found it. I will commune with the tribe of the Sunting here. All national parks in Wales are called by their Welsh name. That sounds very fair. I don't know Welsh, though. But that sounds very fair. If you live in Wales, are you taught Welsh? And like if you live in Scotland, are you taught Scottish? I guess that's probably a silly question. Like vice versa for Ireland? Are you just, do you guys, or is it more of like a extracurricular class? In Wales, you're taught Welsh. Okay. In Ireland, you are taught Irish. Okay. Welsh only schools. Interesting. Irish Gaelic? Okay. In America, you're taught English. Yep. That's it. You do... Well, in my high school, you were required to have 2 years in another language. But that's like literally nothing. So I took 2 years of Spanish, 3 years of German, and then when I got into college, I took 4 or 5 years of Japanese. I mean, I basically just took a semester of Japanese the entire time I was there, so. I don't like that. I always had to balance between making the tree bark lines look like tree bark and making them accidentally look like candy cane stripes. I don't know how to explain it more than that. I don't want candy cane stripes. I want tree bark. Scott says a linguistic can of worms on whether it's a dialect or its own language. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Is very widely used. Okay. Can you speak brain rot? 6789 Skippy Toilet, Ohio, Riz, driving in my car. I took sign language in my freshman year of high school. I would have loved to take sign language. It was not available to me. I took all of the foreign language or quote unquote second language classes that I was able to take when I was in high school. And then I tried studying Russian on my own. I didn't get very far, but I did learn the Cyrillic alphabet, though I don't remember it now. I've always just really liked learning languages. I am not very confident speaking any, but I do like learning them. I took sign language. Yeah, I'm jealous of you guys. I would love to learn it. I mean, there's nothing stopping me. I could literally learn it. I should. I think my cousin teaches her kids, like, basic sign language. But Okay, these two are too similar. Do you see how these two shapes are too similar? I don't want that. I have to keep watch for those. Because then it just feels off if they're too similar and they're right next to each other. I don't know how to explain it. But it doesn't feel right. The vibe is off. But your Irish teachers are worse. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with language teachers. I guess in my experience, most teachers that are teaching language are very excited to try to teach you the language, and as long as you feel like you're also trying your hardest, they tend to like encourage you and push you forward, I suppose. But I might have just had I might have just had luck with all of my language professors and teachers. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had I could probably count on one hand the amount of bad experiences I've had with teachers. There's not that many of them. But I feel like I was a pretty good student, so I probably just didn't piss them off. Or like, I don't know. I have had bad teachers, but kind of just go with the flow most of the time. They're exporting a lot of Welsh teachers to Argentina. Oh, I would love to go to the Patagonias. Somebody I know went to the Patagonias for Christmas vacation. I'm super jealous. I'm like, I'm gonna be living vicariously through you. I didn't know that there was like a Welsh population there though. That's interesting. French is an elective in high school, but I heard so many horror stories. Yeah, we didn't have French at my high school. I would not have taken it. I don't think. All math teachers sucked. I don't know. I was good at math. So, I always enjoyed math because there's only one right answer. But I never did my homework or anything. I never did homework if it wasn't, like, graded. If it was optional, I never did it. Never give a high school student optional homework and expect them to do it, because they will not do it. Alrighty, I think other than the herb garden, it's all lined. Actually, I didn't line this part over here. Was having to translate an entire song for our final. Yeah. So, it wasn't until college where we had oral finals and written finals for my language class. So, every single semester, the final for Japanese there was a written section and then there was an oral section, which was like an oral interview with your professor. Those ones always stressed me out. I never did horrible on them, but I don't know, cave under the pressure, etc. I'm not translator material. I feel like I could translate. I feel like I get too far into my own head when I'm like, quote unquote, speaking. And I'm too focused on like the mistakes I've made, where when you're speaking a language, especially if it's your second language, you have to give some faith to the person that you're talking to, that they are going to be able to parse what you mean, even if you mess up like a couple of words. Like, communication is a two-way street. So typically the person communicating and the person being communicated to are both, they both want to understand. They both want the information. So everyone is going to be willing to like give you a little bit of leeway. But to do that, you have to give yourself leeway, which is always the hardest thing for me, to be like, oh my God, I messed up. Oh my God, I'm freezing up because I just messed up and I just realized I messed, you know, stuff like that. So that's why I've always been bad at speaking languages. I was never able to get over the I am constantly judging myself while I'm speaking aspect of learning a language. When you're translating like written documents and stuff, I feel like I was more interested in that aspect of like learning a language than translating orally, I guess. I mean, sometimes I feel like I don't really communicate that well orally in English. I just am a better communicator written and being able to like visually show somebody what I mean instead of like orally communicating it. So trying to do it when I'm not even like that confident in my skills in my first language into another language, I don't know. Confidence is everything. Verbal tests until college. I feel like we might have had a verbal test in German. I think in German we probably had them, but I don't think I had them in Spanish. And then my Japanese classes in college, they were every single day. So it was an hour a day, every single day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And for every single class for that hour, you could only speak Japanese. There was no English allowed in class. The only time that English was allowed was one time a week during our grammar class, which was explaining the grammatical structure of Japanese in English. But all other courses were taught in Japanese. It wasn't that bad. The teachers were really good. I think I'm done lining except for the herb garden now. What do you guys think? Hold on, let me... 3 hours? It's not too bad. I need to blow my nose, though. I'm going to do a stand-up and stretch and blow my nose, and we'll probably do a quiz, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refill my water as well. All right. BloodClan Alley went to the top of the charts. Who voted for BloodClan Alley all of a sudden? Water. WindClan Lake Camp, Tribe Rushing Water. Interesting, very interesting. I participated in the BloodClan coup. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Sparkle. What kind of quiz do we want to do today, you guys? I think I'm done drawing for today. I'm surprised I lasted this long. Honestly, so I'll try to get the herb garden completely cleaned up probably tomorrow or Saturday. And then commission stream will be Sunday, and then I'll set up all of my little I'll finagle all my little layers, probably do another like color, kind of add a little bit more to the color splash, set up all of my like clipping layers so that I can easily like clip everything to each of my sections, which is like really boring to do on stream. And then on Tuesday we'll probably start rendering out the colors. Happy New Year, Cosmic. See ya. All Toms. We can do all Toms. Do you want to do all Toms or all She-Cats? There's two versions. Yeah, I'll probably work on this a little bit on off stream tomorrow or Saturday. When is Sunday? Is the 4th. Okay. Hold on. I think I have a... I'm trying to figure out when... my Secret Santa is. It's okay. I think it's on the 4th, but we'll figure it out. Tom's from Birch Feather? Okay. But yeah. I want to get this picture done by the end of the month, which I think is completely doable. We will definitely get this picture done by the end of January. 100%. Okay. But yeah, if you guys don't like the quiz, thank you so much for watching. Commission stream will be Sunday, and then Tuesday I'll be working on workouts again. For sure. Okay. All Toms, you got it. Oh, thanks. Theo? You have a very long name. Theo? I don't know, after we name... Well, no, after we finish the ThunderClan camp, I don't know what we'll work on. We might work on, like, Sing of the Moon fairly frequently, or like the Frostball map. So I don't know if we'll like go right into doing another illustration or not. It just depends, I suppose. Okay, all Toms. Let's go. Shadow Clan Apprentices. Okay, so this is, what is this? A through F? Okay, A through F. You got it. Dust Pelt. Birch Feather. Shadow Clan Apprentices. Brown Paw. Oh, it is Brown Paw. Okay. So it's A through F, everybody. It's A through F. Breeze Pelt. Broken Star. Beetle. Okay, so all the beetles, I believe, are males. So Beetle Whisker, Beetle Nose, and Beetle Shine. Beach Paw. Beach Star as well. Beach Fur as well, I think. Beach Kit, maybe? Acorn Tail, Bay Shine, Adder Kit, Adder Paw, and Adder Fang, Apple Dusk, and Apple Frost, Bristlebark. Oh, got ahead of myself. It's okay. It happens to all of us. It literally happens to all of us. Buzzard Star and Buzzard Kit. Hawk Frost? No, it's A through F. It's A through F. Bramble Claw. Arc Eye is a good one. Arc Eye, and Arc Shadow, I think, are all males. Bracken Fur, and Bracken Foot, and Bracken Heart. Arch is, yeah, Fern Song. I think that's the only male fern is Fern Song. Ash Fur, Barley, Aspen Fall, Amber Claw, Dark Foot, Dark Whisker, Bumble Stripe, Crouchfoot. I always think Crouchfoot's a girl for some reason. Flytail's a good one. Fly Star as well. Fire Star. Fireface, I think. Huntheart. No, it's A through F. Flametail. Clawface. Okay, Clawface. I think Claw Whistle. Ember Star. Ember Kit. Yes, Ember Foot too. Flint Fang is one I always forget. And Fidget Flake. We can't forget Fidget Flake. What did I do? Finch Flight. Finch Star, I think, is also a boy. Bound Hunt's a good one. Who's the ThunderClan deputy we're missing? Berry Nose? Claw Stretch? No. Not a Tom. Badger Fang. Bat Ear. Beach. Bacon. Bark Face. Amber Claw, I think I got. I did. Cloud Tail. Cloud Runner. Cloud Star. Hey, Niall. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Eggs. We were admiring the design that you gave me this week, Niall. It's very pretty. Brick. Oh, yeah. Brick's a boy now. That's fine. Bone. Ajax. Algernon. Eel Tail. Eel Kit. Okay, Eel Kit's a good one. Oh, what about the Eagles? Eagle Storm. Eagle Kit. I think. And Eagle Feather, I think, are all boys. Cloud Pelt. Thank you. My Pookie. I almost forgot him. Finchwing is a good designer. I need to get a design from Finchwing. I think I need to get one for sure. Oh, that was a custom? That's crazy. Fallen Leaves. I always thought Fallen Snow was also a boy, but apparently it's a girl. Cloudberries, both of them are girls. Finch Flight, I think we got. Falling Rain, and I think, is Falling Dusk a boy? Yeah. Brambleberry is a girl. Branch Leap. Who's the ThunderClan deputy we're missing? Arc and Arc Shadow we got. Broken Star we got. We need Broken Feather, I think. Feather? Oh, yes. You just order a full body and put in custom details. Oh my god. Feather Star? Feather Storm, Feather Whisker. Bay Shine we got. B-Tail we need. Benny is a good one. Bob. Cricket Kit. I think Cricket Kit's a girl, but Cricket is not. Carp Kit we got. Chestnut Kit. Duck Kit. Dragonfly Kit. We got Bob. Bloomheart's a good one. Bob. Bee Sting. Dragonfly. We got Down Kit? No, but what about Drift Kit? Drift Kit is one. Binky? Binky I don't think has a gender. Hey, Kiara. Chalk's a good one. I always forget Chalk. What about Chester? Bloom Petal is a girl. Blaze Fire's a good one. We need Blaze Fire. We need Billy Storm. We need Bounce Fire. Birch Bark? We needed Birch Bark. I think we need Birch Face. Birch Fall. Birch Star. Braveheart. That's a good one. I always forget about Braveheart. Dash and Dart. Did we get Darktail already? Darkleaf. You never told us Darktail. Crouchfit we got. Okay, who's this? Okay, B-Tail was that one. We're missing a Wind Clan Elder. Yeah, so it's only males. Flash, flame nose, flame pelt, flame tail, flame heart. No, I'm just kidding. Chestnut we got. We need fin leap, flip claw, deadfoot. Yes, we need a deadfoot. We need deerfoot. We need no dawns. I think we need dove star. Aspen fall. We got cedar pelt, cedar star, cedar heart. We need cinder fur. Brush paw's a good one. I always forget. Yeah. Ancient tribe, cloudy sun. Oh, we need chasing clouds. But it's not that one. Torn ear, webfoot. Nope, it's A through F. Burr, yes, we need a burr. Buttercup. Conefoot. A through F, yeah. Coal. I think, shoot, I was just about to say something. Furled bracken. Thank you. And fish leap. Crow muzzle. I think crow muzzle is a girl, but crow frost and crow feather. And I think we still need crooked star, right? Squirrel flight? No, it's boys and it's only A through F. Blue whisker's a girl. Oh yeah, coriander is a boy. See ya, Niall. See ya. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope it's a good one for you. Chirp is a good one. There's no cherry. There's no clover. We got claw. We were missing a guardian cat's boots. Okay. Fox. Oh yeah, we're missing all the foxes. So foxy, fox nose, fox leap, fox whisker, fox claw. Not fox heart though. Dancing leaf. Okay, that's a good one. And dangling leaf is also a boy. And dappletuff. We're missing a RiverClan kit. A Tom from the sisters. I think that's Creek and Creek Feather. Hair whisker? No, it's A through F. We're missing an early settler Frost. What about Frosty? I don't think any of the other Frosts are boys though. Chester, we got Chive Claw. It's a good one. We got apparently. I think Chive Claw's a girl, right? Fern Whisper's a girl too. Dash we got. We need Dodge. We need Duke. We need Dudley. We need Diesel. We're still missing a guardian cat. Gust Whisker. It's A through F. Dodge we got. Dottie? No. Flame Nose we got. Egg. We got egg and eggs. Domino. Good call. Good call. Frostclaw. I think I thought Frostclaw was a boy, but apparently it's a girl. Slash's Camp. Beetle. Beach. Kit. Beach Paw. Beach Fur. Okay, apparently not. Buttercup I got. Flame Pelt I got. What about Flailfoot? Flailfoot? What about Fleetfoot? J-Claw, no. Beetle Nose, we got. Buster is a good one. We're missing a SkyClan leader. We got Buzzard Star. Dust Star's a good one. What about Dust? Dust Flower's a girl, right? Yeah. Dust, what about Dusk Paw? Dusk Shine, Dusk Smoke, Dusk Nose. Okay, that's a girl. Dew Nose. We're missing the Dew. Dew Star, Dew Nose, Dew Spring. I think that's the only girl of boys. Dark Star. We needed Dark Star. Copper Paw is a girl. Ember Star. We got. I think only one of the Dark Stars is a boy. We're missing a Blood Clan warrior. A Blood Clan? Oh, Dark Stripe. Yeah. We're missing a Clear Skies Camp early settler. I think that's Fur Cone and Fur Bark we're missing. Darkfoot? Eagle Storm I think we got. We did. We're missing a Kitty Pet, a Wind Clan Elder, a Warrior Clan Warrior. Algernon we got. Finch Star. I think we're missing Big Teeth. Yeah. We're missing a ThunderClan kit. Dandelion kit's a girl, right? Yeah. Drift kit. Elder kit? Awesome. Finch Star. I think we got Finch Star and Finch Flight. I think are the only two boys. Antfur and Ant Pelt. That's a good one. I don't think we got either of the ants. Black Claw. I don't think we have Black Claw or Black Star or Black Ear. Black Bee's a girl. Chestnut Kit. We got Ferris, Philo, Fleck, Flick, Flicker Kit. Is Flicker Kit a girl, a boy? Okay. And then Frisk, Fritz, Frankie. No. Benny. Do we have Benny? Okay, we do. Brandy. Okay, awesome. We got Adderfang, yeah. Rin got him for you. A River Clan deputy. That's a boy. Floatweed? Okay, awesome. Shadow Clan Warrior. Shadow Clan Warrior. Rogue. Kitty Pet Slash's Camp. So there's Splinter Bee Beach. Snake. Did I get Flutterfoot? I did not. Did we have Braveheart? We did. Dudley. Duke? I got Duke and I got Dudley. And I got Domino and Dodge. And Diesel. Blue Star's mate? That's Oakheart. Not an F. We're still missing a Guardian Cats as well. Dottie. F. Floyd? Fluffpaw? ThunderClan Medicine Cat as well. Cloud Spot. Boots? I got Boots. I got Boots. The Guardian Cat, we got Bracken, right? And Bramble's a girl. ThunderClan Elder. Bracken Fur? Feather Whisker? I got Feather Whisker. ThunderClan Elder. Fuzzball? Oh yeah, Fuzz, Fuzzball, and Fuzzy Pelt. Fuzzy Ball. No. Fuzzy Pelt. Is Leaf Bolt? No, it's only boys and it's A through F. Branch Leap? I got Branch Leap. Yep. There's no Bright, that's a boy. There's no Briar. There's no Brindle. We need Boulder and Boulder Fur. And we need Blizzard Wing and Blizzard Star. We're still missing a Slash's Camp, and I can't remember. Cobweb. Oh, that's a good one. Cobweb for sure. Ember? Bristlebark? We got Bristlebark. Warrior Clan Deputy. Oh, that's Fang. That's Fang. Oh, Ferret Claw as well. I always get Fang and Ferret Claw together for some reason. We're missing a Sky Clan Apprentice. So we got Tansy, Mint, Acorn Beach, Model, Rubble, Conefoot. We got Frog. Oh yeah, Frog Tail and Frog Leap. We didn't get any of the frogs. Sky Clan Apprentice. Starling, Finch, Dusk, Beach, Snail, Acorn, Gorseclaw. No, it's A through F. Egg we got. We got Cole and Cora, Duskshine. We got Duskshine. We got Duskpaw. Honey? No. Acorn Fur? No. We're missing another kitty pet. We're missing another warrior. First Pelt? Yeah. First Pelt's a girl. We got Boulder Fur, though. We're still missing... So we're missing a Wind Clan warrior, a Wind Clan elder, Flailfoot, Whiteberry, Flame Pelt, Flailfoot, Foggy? Foggy is the rogue we're missing. And then, so a Wind Clan Elder, a Shadow Clan, 2 Wind Clan Warriors, a Sky Clan Apprentice. This one's gonna piss us off. This one is... So there's Model Paw, there's Honey, there's... Fleck, Floyd. I got all those, I think. Algernon we got. Brushpaw? No. Apprentice. Acorn Paw? Okay, it was Acorn Paw. Nice job, Dia. The goat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these are all of them. We have 2 Wind Clan Warriors. We have a kitty pet. A Wind Clan Elder and a Shadow Clan Warrior. So a Wind Clan Elder. We got Darkfoot, right? Yeah, we did. We got Darkfoot. We got Flailfoot. We got Flamefoot. or Flame Pelt. Emberfoot? He's not an elder, but I got him. Buster? Houndleap? No, it's A through F. You got Breeze Pelt and Crow Feather. I did. The elder, there's Hairlight. Dawn Stripe's a girl. There's no Dawn that's a boy. Dash or Dart? No, we got both of them. We got Algernon. We got Ash. We got Ash Fur, who I think is the only, because there's Ash Heart and Ash Foot. Bacon? We got Bacon. We got Deadfoot, but he would be deputy. Gus Whisker, Dust Flower's a girl. Gus Whisker we did get. Smudge? No, it's A through F. I did type him in though, just in case. Firestar, no. Philo, we got Philo, we got Ferris, we got Frankie is not. Dust Muzzle? Oh yeah, we didn't get Dust Muzzle, did we? We got Dust Star though, right? Yeah, we did. Chester, we got. Coco, Cleo, Cobweb. Oh, we need Casper. Casper's the kitty pet. Flytail, Flystar. We got Milkweed. I don't know who the elder is. It's gotta be somebody from like One Star's Confession. So like Red Claw. Oh goodness. Cloud Runner? No. And then I don't know who the Wind Clan. Yeah, I tried Cloud Runner. Clover or something? All the Clovers are girls. And all the Cherries are girls. Bumblestripe? Did we get Bumblestripe? Oh, yeah, we did. Because we don't need any. We don't need any ThunderClan. We need a ShadowClan Warrior, a WindClan Warrior, and a WindClan Elder. Hawkfoot? No, it's A through F. Crowfur? Okay, it is Crowfur. Nice call, Winter. Nice call. Chiveclaw we got. WindClan Warrior and a ShadowClan Warrior. I think the ShadowClan one... Flaxfoot. I don't know why, but I'm like... I always forget Flaxfoot. So I'm like, it's probably in the Fs. Because I usually get Flaxfoot with Finleap and Flipclaw, and I don't think I typed them in. So it's just one WindClan Warrior. And it's probably a prefix that we've already had. I could almost guarantee you it's one that we've already got. Featherpelt's a girl that we're not thinking about because we got like Flutterfoot and stuff. What about like, and we got Bristlebark, Finnlestar. No. It's a warrior. A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, no. Eagle Feather we got. It could be like Dew Nose, Dusk Nose, Jagged Peak. We got Dust Muzzle. Emberfoot? We got Emberfoot. Aspenfall we got. Is there a Birch that I'm missing? Is there a Berry? Black Ear we got. We got Black Ear. Oh, it might not piss us off, but yeah, it probably will piss us off because it's the last one. Branch Sleep. We got Breeze Pelt. We got, is there a Brindle? Is there a Bracken? Both the Brackens are boys. Brook Ripple? I think it is Brook Ripple. Oh my god, I typed it in. I typed it in as fast as I could. I typed it in as fast as I could. Agnolia totally pulled it. Floyd, Brandy, Bird, Domino. Where is Brook Ripple in this? Okay, Brook Ripple is on this side. Floyd I always remember because I used to forget him a lot. So you just like remember the cats that you are always forgetting, you start to just remember them. I thought we got Brook Ripple. I don't think, no, because usually I'll get Brooke and then I'll be like, oh yeah, Brooke's now a prefix and get Brook Ripple. But because Brooke was a girl, I probably just didn't type it in, you know? Me with Sheeptail, yeah. Like me with Flaxfoot. I always forget about Flaxfoot. What time is it? How come all she-cats only goes to A through E? Do you guys see this? More quiz? One more quiz. What do you guys want to do? You want to do G through O now? Just keep going? More she-cats? You want to do A through E she-cats or G through O toms? More women? Pick closely. Pick very quickly. Pick. G through O, A through E. G through O, A through E. G through O. Okay. Game over. Oh, good luck at the con, Dia. I wish you all the best. I hope you do really well. Bye. Hawkfrost. You got it. Stealing my line. I know, Ren. I know. G through O toms. Okay, now this is Greywing up here. Greywing is the freebie. Gorse paw, gorse claw, gorse foot, gorse star, gorse tail. Oat speckle. Okay, apparently Oat speckles. I think I make him a boy, but apparently he's not a boy. Whoops. Harrybrook. Hawkfrost. Hawkfoot. I think Hawkfur is the boy. Hawkfoot's the girl. Gray stripe. Gray sky. Gray whisker. Hayberry's a girl. Stone fur. No, it's G through O. Owl nose. Oat claw. Hunt heart. I think I got hunt heart already, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Junie. Per claw. Owl star. Kite. Scratch. I always have to like maggot tail. Yeah, Oat speckle's a girl though, apparently. Hailstar. Heavy step. Loudbelly I always think is a girl too for some reason. I don't know why. Hair paw. Hair whisker. Hair flight. Hair light. Hair star. Hunter is a girl. Half tail. I always forget if Hunter or Scout is a girl. Newt Speck's a girl. Leap kit. What about leap growl? Okay. Oak heart. Oak star. Oak fur. Harvey. Hatch kit. Nut whisker's a good one. I think there's a nut. One of the nutmegs is a boy. Marlow, growler, grass, grass foot, grass fur, grass pelt, I think is the other boy. Grass. Wind Clan Elder again. Gosh darn it, these Wind Clan Elders, man, they get us every time. J Claw, J Feather, J Frost, J's Wing. Hazel Star. I think that's the only Hazel. Oh no, Hazel Burrow. Harry Brook. I think we got Harvey. Harley. Hickory Nose. Hill Kit. J Claw we got. Harvey Moon we got. Henry. We need Henry. Our goat Henry. Try Professing Water Cave Guard. Oh, Milo. Midge Pelt. Is one of the minnow kits a boy? Hatch something? Hatch kit? Any male leaves? Yeah, there's Leaf Tail. I think is the only male leaf. Other than just like Leaf from the sisters and Leaf from Dawn of the Clans. Heron Wing. Is Heron Kit one? No. Mist. I think the only Mist is Mist Feather. That's a boy, right? Mist Pelt isn't. What about the Mistle kits? No, none of them. Moss Fire is not one, but Moss Leaf, Moss Tail, and I think those are the only ones that are moss. That are Moon Shadow's a good one. I think that's the only moon. Cats of the Park. Well, we need Madrick, who's a kitty pet. The Larks. I think Lark Song, Lark Wing, Lake Storm. Hold on, I'm pausing. I'm getting more music on. I'm getting more music. Okay. Hollow Spring. Hollow Flight. I think Hollow Belly. Kestrel Wing. Kestrel Flight. Cheating? I'm not cheating. I'm just getting more music on. Honey Pelt. I think Honey Pelt's the only honey that's a boy. Kestrel Flight, we got all the kinks are girls. Model Paw's a good one. Lightning Paw. Lightning Kid, I think, might be a boy. Golden Paw. Moss Paw. Oh, yeah. And Marsh Paw and Marsh Kit. Marsh Cloud. Marsh Scar. Hound Leap and Star we got. Little Cloud. Little Step. Is Little Kit a boy? No. Just a try for Rushing Water Cave Guard we're missing. Mole. Mole Paw. Mole Pelt. Mole Whisker. Lion Heart. Lion Blaze. Lion Star. Lion's Roar. Mud Thorn. Mud Claw. Mud Paws. Mud Splash. Mud Fur. Mud Puddle. Golden Star. I think Petal Kit, I think, is a girl. Lion Eyes is a girl. Lion Eye is a girl. Moth Pelt and Moth Whisker. Jester, Jet, Jigsaw, Jasper, Jake, Jack, Jacquis. Moss Kit? No. She's a girl. I do think she was a boy at first, though, so I think you are onto something. Micah, I always forget Micah. Are any of one of the Milk Furs is a boy. Morning Whisker is a girl, apparently. Morning Star isn't, though. We got Lark Song. We need Myler, Mumblefoot, Jumpfoot, Jumper, and Jumpfoot. Did we get Juniper Kit? We need Junie Kit. Jacquis we got. We need Jagged Lightning, Jagged Tooth, Jagged Peak. Lynx Kit. Jingo's a girl. Lynx Kit is not, though. Owl Nose we got. We need Owl Paw. We need Owl Whisker. Owl Claw. I think Owl Flight is not one, though. You got Juniper Claw? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Frisk. We got Frisk. He was in the last quiz. Cats of the Park. We're still missing a Winkland Medicine Cat. We got Hawkheart, right? Oh, it was Hawkheart. Okay, never mind. Owl Fur. Oh, yeah, thank you. Owl Eyes is Owl Star, so we got him. Okay, we're missing some River Clan apprentices. Nettle. Nettle Splash. Nettle Breeze. Nettle Claw. Nettle Sting is a girl. Nettle Pad is not. Nettle Spot's a girl. I think we got all the Nettles. What are the Knights? Night Star, Night Whisper, Night Mask, Night Heart, Night Fur. I think there's other Knights, but I can't remember any. Nutmeg. Oat Paw. Oak Step. Oh, good call. And Mouse. No, Mouse Fang is a girl. But Mouse Whisker, Mouse Wing, and Mouse Ears are boys. We're still missing a Guardian Cat. Oh, a Clear Skies Camp Leader. That's One Eye. Nut Whisker we got, I believe. I'll type him in. Are both the Otters girls? I think so. Oscar. Onion's a girl, I think. Newt Speck, I think, is a girl. A River Clan Medicine Cat. We got Mudfur, right? Yeah, we did. Meadow Pelt. Ice Whisker. I think it's the only Ice that's a boy. And I don't think any of the Ivies are girl or boys. Only names. You're good, you're good. You have Slash, right? It's only G through O, so no Slash yet. Did we get Oddfoot? We got Oscar. We need O'Hara. Night Mask we got. Is there a Grass as a boy? Yeah, Grassfoot and Grass Pelt, which I think we both got. We're missing a Wind Clan leader. 1 star. Hunt Growl. Hunt Fly. Hunt Leap. Good call, good call. Going up, going up. the kin. We're missing a kin, Max. Apparently there's a hunt prowl. Or I just changed it. Hunt leap, hunt fly. Oh, okay, yeah. Hunt heart. We got hunt heart and hunter. We got owl. We're missing another Winkling. What's the Tall Shadows Camp early settler that we're missing? Somebody that dies. Jackdaw's Cry. Yeah. Okay, so Jeeves. We need Growler. Mittens? I think Mittens is probably the guardian cat. I think Mittens is a boy. We need Grub. No, apparently Gremlin is a girl. Both the greens are girls. Magpie is a good one. We got Maggot Tail. We need Marmalade. Marlowe. We need... we need Mallow Nose. Greenflower's a girl. Grackle, that'd be a good one. But it's not one. Minty? No, I think both the Minties are boys, but I think, or girls. I think Mint Paw or Mint Kit is one. Mint Kit and Marigold Kit, and I think one of the Mint Furs is a boy. Marsh Kit, we got Marsh Kit, Marsh Paw, Marsh Scar, Marsh Cloud. Missing a ShadowClan Elder still. Lizard Fang, Lizard Tail. Mint Fur. Who's this RiverClan apprentice we're missing? There's Copper, Nettle, Splash, Tangled, Duck, Rush, Pike. No. It's G through O. Juniper Kit we got. Mossyfoot's a girl, right? Yeah. We got Moon, we got Morning. Is there a Morning that's a boy? Just Morning Star, I think. Oh yeah, Hawkwing. We need Hawkwing. And Hawk Snow. And Hawk Star. Mouse. Gravel Nose is a good one. We got Grass, we got Gorse, I think. We got Gorse Fur, Gorse Foot. Yeah, we did. We got Gold. We need Goose Feather, I think. He would be under ThunderClan Elder. Did we get Hawk Frost? Yeah, he was like the first one we got. Mouse Ear we got. Yes, we did. Tribe of Rushing Water Prey Hunter. From G through O. We got Jag, right? Okay. Breeze, Pine, Lark. Moon, Jag we got. I think he's a cave guard. Prey Hunter. There's Screech, Pebble Splash, Crag, Gust. Oh. Wait, did we not get Gust Whisker? I guess we didn't get Gust Whisker then. Howl we got. We did get Howl. We got Howl. We need Half Tail, I think, still. No, we don't. We have all the hairs, I think. We have Harley, Hutch, Husker, Hussar. I get all those together. What about Hop, Scratch? Is that a boy? No. Hopper? Hopper's a boy. Mittens we got. We're missing a ThunderClan deputy. Lionheart? Hatch Kit? Gray? We got Gray. Ancient Tribe Kit. There's Crow Muzzle, Dancing Leaf, Melting Ice, Falling Dusk, Melting Ice. Falling Dusk, Morning Star, Lion Blaze. We got Lion Blaze. There's Running Fox, Leap Growl, or Lapping Wave. Yeah. Red Tail, Lion Blaze, Sunfall Star. No. ThunderClan Deputy. Thistletail, Twigtail, Light. Oh, it's Lightning Tail. Do we need another Lightning? Gray Stripe. No, we got Gray Stripe. We got Gray Stripe. We did not forget Gray Stripe. We got Gray Sky and Gray Whisker too, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Lightning Paw. I think We got Lightning Paw and Lightning Kit. RiverClan Apprentice. Who's this RiverClan Apprentice? Oat Paw? Spider Paw, Snowtail, Troutfur, Willow Stream, Midgepel. We got Lightning Stripe's a girl. Jumper and Hoot. Jumper, Hoot. We needed Hoot, and we need Hoot Whisker. Hoot and Hoot Whisker. We got Heavy Step. We got Hickory Nose. Okay. What about the Hollies? Or we got the Hollows. Hollies. There's no there's Hazel Star and Hazel Burrow. Little Mew. It's little. I thought Little Mew was a girl. We need Log Fur. Longtail, who's probably the ThunderClan elder. Yeah. We got Loudbelly. We got Lulu Patch. Maggot Tail we got. ShadowClan Warrior, SkyClan Warrior, RiverClan Apprentice. This one's gonna piss us off. Splash Paw is not one. Silver Paw, Rush Piked, and Lizard Tail we got. Perch, Oat, Lynx Kit. We got Lynx Kit. We went way too long without Mudpaw. No. Who is this RiverClan Apprentice? Sasha? Mothwing? Mothball? Oh my gosh. Lunge Snap? Is that a boy? I don't think Lunge Snap actually has a gender. A Suzanne cat? I don't think there's any RiverClan apprentices that are Suzanne. I think this is probably... Well, I was thinking Battle of the Clans, but I don't think it's one of those because it's like... Cranberry? No, it's A through... It's G through O. G through O. Also, that's a WindClan cat. Okay. I try not to, like, think about it too hard because then you kind of get tunnel vision. ThunderClan Warrior. We're missing lots of kitty pets. We're missing a lot of kitty pets. So we have G. We have H. I. J. J has a lot of kitty pets. We have Jigsaw. We have Jasper. We need Loki. That's one of the kitty pets. Henry. I got the goat Henry. Of course I got Henry. Jake. We got Jack. We got Jester. We got Jingo. Jessamy and Jessie are both girls. J. K. Kite. Kestrel. We got all the kites. We got the Kestrel. We got Gravel Nose. Kite. K. L. There's lots of kitty pets in L, but I don't know. Oat Paw we got. Lightning Paw we got. And then M. M also has a lot of kitty pets. So like Minty, Millie, Madrick, Marlo, Milo, Mocha. We don't have Mocha. Zelda. Mist Mouse is a girl. Is there any Misty? No. ShadowClan, SkyClan, RiverClan Apprentice. Did you get Nettlepaw? No! That's the RiverClan one we're missing, for sure. Okay, that's the RiverClan Apprentice. So we're missing a ShadowClan, SkyClan, ThunderClan Warrior. We're missing a WindClan Elder again. We got Oat, Whiteberry. We got Milkfur, right? Yeah. And Rocky's not on here. And we're missing a kitty pet and a rogue. The M's always get me. I suck at doing the M's. We got Melting Ice. We got Morning. We got WindClan and its forgettable elders. Yeah. We got Gus Whisker, right? Yeah, we did. Morning Flower, but male. Hair Flight? Model something? We got Model Paw, who is a boy. Morning Cloud is a girl, I think. What about Morning Kit? I didn't know if the Morning Kit from Roever clan was a boy or not. We're not gonna get this one, guys. There's too many. We have too many. We can't get them all in a minute. Okay. We got Leaf. We got both the leopards are girls. We got Lightning. We got Lizard. We got... There's no Lilies that are boys. Lichen is a girl. Livy, Lulu, Luna, Oat Whisker. Oh, okay. Oat Whisker was one, and it actually filled 2. My hope is renewed in humanity. Una. Logfur, we got. We got Logfur. We need a kitty pet, a rogue, a Sky Clan, and a Shadow Clan cat. A kitty pet, a rogue, a Sky Clan, and a Shadow Clan. Lichenfur is a girl. Bee, beetle, gravel, pigeon, quail. No, we don't need. What about pigeon? No, there's no P. There's no P. Gosh darn it. I don't know. This one cooked us. We got cooked. I don't know I don't know. I don't know. Okay, icicle. Oh, I thought we got all the eyes. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Graytail, we didn't get all the grays. MacGyver. No, I'm so sorry, you king. Oliver. Icicle. Oliver is Cloudtail's dad. Icicle, MacGyver, and Graytail. Oliver is the one that people get, usually. That's the one that but all the other ones are on this side, so it doesn't make me feel as bad. So many people forget MacGyver. That's so sad. I think I typed in Olive. I didn't type in the R. Yeah, StormClan's folly. Always at the scene of the crime. Anyway, you guys, I will be live again on Sunday. Sunday. We'll be doing some commission drawings of characters. And then I'll be working on this again on Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for participating in the straw pool. I will use this information that you guys have given me to kind of like organize when I want to do stuff. Because I'd like to save some of these like really wanted ones towards the end. But we'll see. I want to try to like plan out my year and like which illustrations that I really want to try to get out this year. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys again when I see you. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2026 is good to y'all. And I'll see you guys again later. Bye.